Come, so I guess he's kind of chasing me, or we're kind of fighting each other. So it is different, but I think I have the same motivation.
You don't feel like you're chasing in this spring?
I don't think so, no. I mean, we started off equal. Yeah.
What's been your biggest challenge coming back from the injury? What's your biggest obstacle to getting back to where you want to be?
Yeah, well, one of Coach Day's biggest selling points is when you throw, you get all your power from the ground. And so, I've had to relearn how to use my leg, because sometimes when I would just start working back into throwing, when I would push off, it would feel loose or just not as strong. And so I've really had to work on that a lot with our trainers. Stu has been so great with me, and so we've gotten that going again.
Matt, where are you at health-wise? How much more are you able to do now that you're kind of a full year back now? Can you kind of just give us an update on that?
Yeah, well, I feel pretty much 100% right now. I think the only thing, my body I'd say is 100%. The only thing now is confidence, like sometimes when I run, I might just subconsciously, when I'm trying to cut left, not like plan as hard on my right leg, just, not me thinking about it, just it happens, and that's just something, that takes time.
What was last spring like for you coming back from the injury? How much were you able to do then?
Well, I was in the pit over there. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's where the injured guys work out over there. It's generally not a very happy place. But so yeah, I got worked out over there, and so I didn't get to do much. It was all mental, trying to learn the stuff. And mental reps are awesome, and that's how you really learn when you can't play. But you can't really know an offense until you're in it playing. And I learned that in the season when I actually was getting reps. The offense just started clicking.
How much were you kept in the loop by the coaches?
Honesty is one of his most important parts, and that's always been here. And so throughout the whole process, he was letting me know what's happening. I wasn't going to find out on Twitter about anything, something like that. He was letting me know.
When you were deciding to come to Ohio State, did you anticipate the second year would be the year that you could start competing for the job? Like, in your mind, was this always, regardless of who else was here, that you'd be in this position?
Yeah, well, I think I'd like to make a name for yourself as a college, and I think Dwayne, I'm trying to say, I think the longer you start, so I'd say yes to that, sorry. I'm trying to say, the longer, if you have 2 or 3 year starter, like Baker Mayfield, for instance, he started, 3 or 4 years at Oklahoma? He's a legend there, I think if Dwayne had started 2 or 3 years here, he would just be so, he's already what he is. But, the longer you start, so obviously when I get here, I want to start as soon as possible so you can start making a name for yourself.
Along those lines, though, you showed a great deal of patience in high school waiting until your senior year. Can you afford to show the same level of patience in college because of what you just said?
Well, it is different, because you're fighting for, I think. But, Mitch Trubisky is a great example. He only started 1 year, right? And he was, a top 3 pick? I can't really remember. Number two. And so I think patience is a very valuable thing. And, if you're in the right place, I think you can get to where you want to be from anywhere.
Hey, Matt, just the little that we get to see you guys throw, let's say there was a much better performance today than Wednesday. I don't know if you agree with that. Were there nerves on Wednesday? It's just a different vibe for you.
I think so, and that's what I was saying earlier. Is sometimes, me and my mom, we always say we think so much. My dad and my sister are different, but we think so much, which can be a good and a bad thing. So sometimes at the beginning of practice, where I'm not just flowing, letting it loose, and I think too much, and I don't just throw it. And so I think I got into it faster today, and I just let it loose.
Does it feel different that you've already been through one practice? I mean, it's such a small sample size, I know, but to go out and just, first one's out of the way.
Yeah, that was definitely comforting. All the newness, all the the jitters are kind of worn off, and you're getting into the groove with your guys. You're all on the same team. You're all pushing towards the same thing. Yeah.